I just spent the night with a stranger, but when I pulled on my pants to leave, I suddenly realized my phone was gone. Turns out she was afraid I'd sneak away, so she'd actually locked my phone in the safe. Then she told me I could have it back on one condition: spend another night with her. With no other choice, I agreed to her demand. Only after she fell asleep from exhaustion did I finally retrieve my phone and leave. I thought I'd never see her again, but just days later, as my wife and I were about to go to bed, a sudden noise came from downstairs. I rushed down to investigate. Grasping a baseball bat for protection, a man in black suddenly pounced on me from above. Fortunately, I reacted quickly and kicked him away in one blow. Then I seized the chance to swing the bat at him. Seeing things weren't going his way, the man in black turned and fled. Soon, the police arrived at the scene and immediately cordoned off the area. But what I didn't expect was that the female police chief in charge of the case was the woman who had slept with me that night. When our eyes met, we both froze. But the officer made no mention of that night. This made me breathe a sigh of relief. A few days later, the officer came to me with new leads. She took me to the beach near the Villa district. Through binoculars, I spotted my business partner inside the villa. At first, I didn't think much of it, but when I looked again, I was utterly stunned. That familiar figure was actually my wife. I couldn't believe my eyes. The officer then revealed that the man in black who tried to kill me that night had been hired by my wife and business partner, because if I died, my wife would inherit my shares. Though we knew who the killers were, we lacked sufficient evidence. We still needed to wait for the right moment. I returned home intending to confront my wife about divorce upon her return, but before she arrived, I was summoned to the police station. At that moment, I had no idea what was happening. It wasn't until I saw these two photos that I suddenly realized something was terribly wrong. The officer informed me that my wife had been shot dead in the villa with my business partner just 3 hours after her affair, and I had inexplicably become the prime suspect. Despite my repeated explanations to the officer, I was the only one with the motive for murder. But after I finished arranging my wife's funeral, the officer came to find me immediately.
I mean, who's the real killer in a situation like this? The one who pulls the trigger or the one that wants it done?
After hearing her words, I instantly sensed something was wrong.
You killed her.
I was utterly shocked, unable to understand why she would frame me.
Hey!